Both the Leafs and the Lightning. Let's start with the Maple Leafs, Elliot. How different does this Leaf team look to you with all those moves they made close to the trade deadline?
I think they're deeper than they were last year. And, obviously I think the big question is the goaltending. You're going against the best, Vasilevsky. But I think the O'Reilly effect, we really unfortunately haven't had a chance to see what that's going to look like yet. And I'm curious to see, A, when he's going to play, and B, how it's all going to line up.
And he did skate. It's worth mentioning. He did skate, and they're thinking it's very soon. It's been 4 weeks and 1 day since he broke that finger.
Right. Now, look, I thought Toronto should have beaten them last year. They blew the series, unfortunately for them. I think they're a better team than they were last year. The thing about Tampa is they got Vasilevsky, and betting against them is stupid. They have, they've got a lot of talent. They're a tough team. They're going to be a tough out. But I think Toronto's better than the team that should have beaten Tampa last year.
Well, I'm a betting man, and I think I got about $6 to put on this series this playoffs, and I'm going to go with the Maple Leafs because I think the depth is not there on the defensive end that the Tampa Bay Lightning had in years past. And you take a look at the back end. Yes, Hedman still is a horse, Sergachev's, Chernak. Bogosian's been hurt the last couple of games as well, too. So I think the key now is these bottom 3 or 4 players. Ian Cole's a journeyman guy, bottom pairing player. Perbix, rookie, and Radish only has 12 games experience. So, yes, I think some of those other players can insulate these guys, but with Toronto now having 3 legitimate scoring lines, I think that depth on the back end is definitely going to hurt them for this first round.
And Sergachev got hurt yesterday, right?
We keep waiting for some attrition, right? They've played 70-plus playoff games the last 3 years. I mean, they played a season worth of playoff games in the last 3 years. It's unbelievable. So we'll see how it shakes down. But you do feel there's a little bit of a leak there.
Yeah, and experience goes a long way, but I think the key is Toronto. And if they're going to put O'Reilly in that third line center hole too, and again, Kerfoot's going to be a big role as well. Yankrok, they didn't have these depth guys that can score. So I think the fact that they could be flexible and put them up and down the lineup, slide them between line 2 and 4 can really help scoring some goals.
2 weeks tomorrow, the playoffs officially begin. The Stanley Cup playoffs exclusively here on Sportsnet.